Hi, today in this quick video I wanted to show you how I made this item pickup sound effect for the game Epoch Spire. And yeah, let's get right into it. So the main sound consists of 3 layers. The first layer is this kind of Foley layer, which is, let me turn off all of the effects first. Like some Foley I recorded in a forest. I found like a rubber plane in the forest somewhere, and then I recorded me stepping on the plane, and it made like some of these weird rubber sounds. I also had like some big boots on, which also made it sound like quite juicy. And there was this part right here of the recording, which I thought that kind of sounds like an item getting picked up. So I used this and I put on some filter automation, so the sound is tighter. There's also some OTT to make it sound a little brighter. Then I have some EQ to cut out the low end, some disperser to make it sound more rubbery, a snap heap, which is just a frequency shifter, which is frequency shifting it up a little bit, a compressor to reduce the dynamics a little bit, and a EQ to cut out some of the nasty frequencies here to balance the frequency spectrum a little bit more, and a soothe just so the sound is more pleasant. Nice. So that's the first layer. The second layer is this whoosh. This is like some whoosh I made earlier, and I think I may have pitched it up a little bit, and I added some EQ just to make it fit a little better with the other sound. Then the third layer is this like rumbly sound. This is like a Foley mud pie thing I made in Ableton. I think this is just a saw wave being pitch modulated through like Ableton's vocoder. And I took this part of the recording and arranged it. So altogether this sounds like this. Very nice. On the group I have like an EQ to also cut out some frequencies at like 5K-ish, because they were a little bit present. And so that's basically like the atonal part of the sound. Also to make like the sound a little bit more pleasant, so the player knows that he did something good. I added this tonal layer right here, which consists of, let me also turn off all of the effects here, this weird metal layer. To be honest, I don't really remember how I made this, but I guess you could just use any source for this kind of sound, because I'm putting it through Snap Heap, which is just doing a high pass filter, and this colorization filter. So this is filter table, and under the color filters there are these like tonal filters, and that way the sound sounds like a nice chord. I also, to make it sound a little bit more gloomy, added this reverb here, and that's this part of the sound. So I made variation for each of these. I made 4 variations in total, and for each variation I arranged the layers in a slightly different way and pitched them a little bit differently, so they sound like different from each other. And I rendered these with the region render mode in Reaper. So if you select all of the regions here and press render, you may already know this, you can set it over here to render selected regions, and then put in your file name. And then if I do a dry render, you can see that it's going to number all of these variations, which is quite nice for rendering sounds like these. So I rendered the atonal variations and the tonal variations separately. I did some variations here by adjusting the filter cutoff slightly for each variation, which gives the sound chord like a different sound. So after I rendered this, I put these sounds into FMOD here, and I put each part of the sound, like the tonal part and the atonal part, in a multi-instrument, which just shuffles the between these variations. So you get like even more variations because both of them are randomized. So as you can see, it's randomizing these sounds and it's randomizing these sounds. And together you get like lots of variations. So that's how I made this sound. Thank you so much for watching and see you around. Bye bye.